hey, listen, you could lead a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. And
Yeah.
but like you said, with any aspect in life, you should carry yourself with a high standard. And now, either it be a sport, business, your relationship, as a friend, if you keep that standard high across the board, then it also carries over into other parts of your life.
Of
If
course.
you're
Yeah.
if you're fully devoted to your health or your bodybuilding, and now it can be a selfish thing, but if you can take away the selfishness out of it, it can benefit your relationship, it can
Beautiful. Yeah.
benefit your business, like the lessons you learn in the journey and the process of what you're doing. If you're aware, it'll benefit all aspects of your life. So
Yeah.
maybe somebody doesn't turn pro. That's okay. Not everybody's going to turn pro. Not everybody's going to win a pro show, and definitely not everybody's going to win a Mr. Olympia. But if you can execute to this high standard, I can guarantee you, if you take those lessons and apply them to the rest of your life, man,
It's
it's
that's the number one reoccurring thing that I have on this podcast, like that little message of like the way that you do one thing, this one thing being bodybuilding, that's how you will do fucking everything. I don't care like what it like how you interpret that or whatever. It's like the way that you do one thing is how you will do everything. And then like the principles and the way you carry yourself with bodybuilding can reflect in your business. The way that you do that with bodybuilding will reflect in maybe how you are just as an employee. If you still have like a little job or whatever, it'll be how you are as a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. And that's like one of the, if not the most valuable thing, if not one of the most, it's one of the most valuable things I think that people don't really see from bodybuilding until you do it for a while, and then you start seeing like, oh, I'm carrying myself to this standard in these other things. That's so cool. But it's like when you're first getting into it, like when I first got into bodybuilding, that's not something that I thought I was going to get, was like a higher standard in the way I work at Walmart. Like what the fuck? Like I don't, that doesn't make sense. But it's like the way that you carry yourself in bodybuilding will just start to like come through and everything, which is really cool. It's one of the probably the best thing you get from bodybuilding, to be honest.
and I know you mean what you say and do what you say, because I saw your pictures on your Instagram. You came in fucking nasty, peeled,
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah,
peeled.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was a prep and a half. Both of my preps so far, I've only done two. Like I've done a show the past 2 years, and they've been tough. But it's like when you have, like my coach tells me, it's like when you have really no muscle, you only have one card to play, and that's being in shape. So I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. And it's like,
yeah. You,
go ahead.
you played that card well.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking yeah. Those have been tough. But it's like whenever you're able, it's kind of like the thing with not comparing my prep to what you went through with your mom whatsoever, but it's like when you're able to put yourself through shit like that, you can use that and other stuff you go through in life, you can compare it to and be like, well, this really ain't that
It's
bad
true.
compared to doing like not to talk about my prep too much, but like I got to like 2 hours of cardio a day,